Hello, my beautiful Cancer Collective. I am Kendra B. Welcome to Knowing Woman Tarot. And today we are doing your March 2022 reading. This is a general reading, but if you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus positions, this reading may have something for you. So let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. Cancer, I am sensing that you have been kissed by Scorpio energy. We have two very scorpionic cards on the board, and then we have a very Aries-esque card on the board. So I'm sensing a lot of energy emanating towards you from the planets of Pluto and Mars. Now, if you know anything about Pluto, you know that not only does it rule Scorpio, it is the planet of transformation. It's one of the smallest and farthest planets that we have in our galaxy, but it is very powerful because it has a tendency of bringing out shadow aspects to be kind of turned around and looked at and delved into a little more deeply in order to bring us to some form of self fulfillment, right? Now, this Aries card that I have on the board, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is also the co ruler of Scorpio. Okay, so with that being said, Cancer, there are some of you who may have actually been involved with a Scorpio partner recently. Um, I don't think it lasted very long. It feels like as quickly as it began, it kind of fizzled out and ended. And it left you changed somehow. It left you wiser. It left you more open. It left you with a sense of knowing, um, and possibly, I don't know, it felt like it was just a big old transformation. Like maybe you changed jobs because of this situation. Maybe you moved out. Maybe you were so devastated that you lost a lot of weight. But there was something about this short lived relationship, particularly and possibly with a Scorpio, that really helped to level you up, okay? It may not have been an easy leveling up. It could have been very difficult, but now you are finding yourself on the other side of that, and we are in an empress status. We are turning away from flighty people, flighty situations, situationships. I feel like this situation really let you know what you will and will not be taking going toward the future in relationships. Like, okay, I know I don't want that. I know they're not going to do that to me no more. I know I'm not going to make that mistake anymore. So now that you have learned this lesson, um, you may be wondering how to start over. That's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like a refresh, a start over in this new suit or new energy or new body that you found yourself in. Also, let me say this. Again, this is a collective reading, it's a general reading. So if you haven't found yourself actually with a Scorpio, do know that the Pluto return landed right around February 22nd, 2022. That was that big, Tuesday energy portal that everybody was talking about that was going to be so transformational. So I feel like that portal actually did a lot for you guys, Cancer. So maybe just do some journaling and sit down and think about any transformations that have taken place and how you can grab hold of this opportunity and turn it into something new. Because I do have the Star Seed Oracle sitting right here in the center. It says, what lights you up? This is where you are right now. What lights you up, Cancer? I'm going to read on that card for you, and we'll see if anything resonates. Star seed, where are you? There you are. Starseeds are souls with a double mission to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with the feeling that time is running out and that there is something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pull this card, it is to confirm that you are a star seed and you are being encouraged to answer the call to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world through their unique presence. Amen. So yeah, I think you may have gotten a little boost on your mission, on your purpose from this mysterious Scorpio figure, or the Pluto return that happened about a week ago. Whatever it is, this Empress status looks good on you, Cancer. It really does. It feels like you are really taking control of your energy. I have a Cobra on the board. I also have a Salamander on the board. That is energy of Kundalini rising, perhaps. Just feeling like it almost feels like a reboost of energy flowing through your body, Cancer. This could have been a sexual relationship that kind of helped you get your mojo back. And you know how, I don't know if you guys recognize this or not, but I feel like when you're not having sex, other people can tell. And as soon as you get something in there and jangle it around, it's like your energy changes, and all of a sudden you're putting out these pheromones, and you're looking more attractive, you're sending out more signals to the opposite sex. It's like sex begets more sex because it's an energy exchange. So I'm just seeing you feeling very sexy, Cancer. I'm seeing you dusting yourself off and getting your shit together and feeling more empowered in the month of March. Let us continue with some more tarot, shall we? Let's talk about the recent past. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. There it is. We got some new information coming in. I feel like you are listening more to your energy, Cancer. It feels like this person or this space and time where you got to know some Scorpio, Pluto energy, it's really showing you how to rest in your body and to listen to your body. Then we got the Star. Yeah, I feel like you're almost being groomed, Cancer, to really, and I feel like we all are. Let me say that. I feel like we all are. There's this energy of, like this card said, time is running out. Like we don't have any more time to play. Spirit wants you happy. Spirit wants you blessed. Spirit wants you abundant. Spirit wants you out the way of these people who don't mean you no good, and they want it right now. Time is of the essence, okay? And that's the way it's feeling. So we got the Star next to the Ace of Swords. This is something that has something to do with your unique talent, your purpose, the things that you can pour into the world that will automatically pour back into you. Let's talk about what that may be. All right, we got the Six of Cups. That gives me a lot of Cancer energy because number one, it's very childlike and very nostalgic. You could have been having weird dreams about your childhood just out of the blue. Just weird dreams about your childhood home. And I feel like you're making peace with the person that you used to be, or one of your parents, the person that they used to be. I'm seeing someone who may have been like a child actor, a child star, a pageant girl, a sports boy, just someone who had some parents who were really, really, really rooting for them and putting all their support behind them from a very, very young age. And I think it may have led you to a point of confusion, not really knowing what you wanted your purpose to be, because you were so used to being validated by this innate talent that you had. Like, oh, you could sing since you were really young, or you were really good at sports. So that's what your parents put you in. That's what you got rewarded for. So that's kind of what you kept doing. But you're coming out of that phase of your life, Cancer. You're no longer this little girl or this little boy. This is your graduation season, Cancer. So the question is, what is it that you want to do outside of validation from your family and your surroundings when you were coming up? I feel like that's what you're starting to learn in the month of March. Let's talk about challenges. What's something that might be challenging our Cancer collective right now? Queen of Pentacles. She is a very wealthy queen, but she may be a little bit detached from her heart. And she may be, yeah, there it is. Yeah. I feel like it's something that you're giving so freely, but it really doesn't mean anything to you. Here's an example. You're Oprah, okay? You give this inner city school $10,000 and they're like, "Oh my God, thank you so much, Oprah. Oh my God, thank you. This means so much to me." But Oprah, she might spend that shit on coffee for a week. She'll spend that on a rug. So $10,000 really doesn't mean much. And it's giving me this energy of you just being disconnected to your work, Cancer. There's a dissatisfaction here. And the sad thing about it is that people are looking at you like, well, you should be happy. You're so successful. You're so beautiful. You're so skinny. You have a perfect husband. And oh my God, da da da. From the outside looking in, it looks amazing. I'm also seeing somebody who grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth, always had their shit together, but there's something emotionally going on here that you just want somebody to understand. You don't understand why you're not happy when you have everything that you're supposed to have. You got the career, you got the house, you got the, it just feels like, I don't know. So it may be time to think of some ways to be grateful, some gratitude practices. And I'm hearing somebody, well, how can I figure out what I want to do? That's what I'm hearing. How can I figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing? That's what somebody's asking me. Because there's an internal battle going on with you, Cancer. There's an internal battle going on. So that's number one. You got to figure that out. Because, again, Pluto is all about that shadow self. So there is something that's keeping you in this situation. And you're so deep into it, and it's so ingrained in such a part of your life, you don't even know who you are without it. So let's talk about the shadow self. Let's talk about subconscious energy for Cancer. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, she's a rich lady. She got her shit together. She got her... Again, everything is falling into place. So it's giving me this feeling of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. I'm thinking about Harry, Prince Harry. It's like he grew up in the palace. And people think he's crazy for leaving the palace and moving to fucking California and living a so-called regular life. And it's either you don't feel connected to the family in which you come from, or I don't know. I'm just getting this imposter syndrome is what I'm hearing. Like you may be doing something, but a part of you feels like you don't belong there. Well, Cancer, I sure hope you figure out what it is you really want to be doing. You're going to have to get into it. It's going to take some work. I wish I could give you a simple answer. But it's really going to take some deep reflection. It's going to take some meditation. It's going to take just some risk of trying something new and meeting new people and just saying no to things that you know good and well don't make your heart pitter-patter. Temperance. So, like I said, it's going to take some time. Not only time, but also energy, I'm hearing. Because the thing is, the life that you have has a lot of momentum, Cancer. You've been doing this for a long time. So there's opportunities, offers, people who are getting pulled into your energy field just based on the energy of you having been doing this so long. It's like a vortex. You created a vortex of energy. So now all this stuff is coming in, and you're like, well, wait, I don't want that. So it's almost like slowing down the energy surrounding this false life that no longer brings you joy. You're going to have to start slowing it down. And I know that's the scary part because you're like, well, how the fuck I'm going to make money? How am I going to make money? A lot of you, I feel like your social life could be wrapped up in your career as well. So if your career slows down, that means your social life slows down. Sounds like a real conundrum. Let's talk about near future. We got a tower. Tower in the near future, we know what that means. That means something could possibly be slowing down, falling apart, falling away. It's too many. And I feel like you're afraid of leaving a person behind too, Cancer. I don't know why I'm getting that for somebody. There is one singular person that you're afraid of leaving behind in this tower. We got the Hangman in reverse. Whenever I get the Hangman, especially in reverse with the tower, it's letting me know that Spirit does not want to tear this thing down for you. They'd rather not. They would rather you, like I said, start putting some energy in a different place so that it can gently over time kind of work itself out instead of having to just be pulled down and the whole foundation just, rattled and shaken to the ground. All right, let's get some advice for you. What deck do I want to use for my advice? I'm going to use my angel guidance. Advice for Cancer in the month of March 2022. Advice for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Trust the universe. Ain't that a good one? Trust the universe. Although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There's a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know it is the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. Sorry. There is no such thing as chance. All is well, all is guided. If you lose an opportunity or feel you have been shut down, know that this is the work of God and angels and it is right for you. If you are wondering where you go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up the moment you are on the right path. And this is the last bit of information I want to give you, Cancer, before I let you go. Because I feel like this tower is kind of freaking some of you guys out, okay? The reason why this tower can happen is because this thing that you're doing that your heart is not in, you're slowly seeping out life energy from this thing, right? So let's just say you're an actress, right? And you're taking all these roles, and every role you take just sucks a little more life out of you. Like, ugh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I'm doing this so I can pay these bills, right? But your heart's not in it. So slowly but surely that energy is being drained from the thing that you are doing every day in order to pay your bills. That's when the tower can happen. So what Spirit is saying is, take some roles that challenge you. Do some things that may be off the cuff, that may be something that you don't even think you are capable of doing, but really start challenging yourself and looking for ways to just get back into that creative energy, back into a heartfelt existence, because the detachment is what can cause this tower moment. If you keep going through the motions and not acknowledging that your heart is not happy, that's when the tower can happen. So acknowledge your heart and try to find out what is going to make your heart happy, and we can avoid that tower. Okay. Thank you so much, Cancer. I really appreciate you watching today. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at its_Kendra B, like the insect. I hope you guys have a great March, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.